This is the story of how Marissa McCall became Miss McCall. It all started when I began preschool at KinderCare Learning Center. I was so blessed to have the most amazing mother that was also the director of this school. Through watching her passion for her work, she inspired my own passion. After that, I moved on to New Britain Elementary, which was filled with just as many wonderful teachers. I have realized just how big of an impact these teachers have made on my little mind back then. They fueled me up with passion and built character that carried me through my education and led me to where I am today. Once I reached middle school, I was old enough to start babysitting. I was always so excited to plan fun activities for us to do, and I felt so honored to get to be a role model to the children I watched. This was when I really started to discover my passion for working with kids. Throughout high school, I was given so many more opportunities to work with children. One of my favorites was being a student coach. I coached athletes from everything in between toddlers, high schoolers, and even a special abilities team. My athletes taught me that it was just as important to be a good friend to them as it was a coach. My senior year, I was a part of a program where I was able to teach part of my school day within a kindergarten classroom where my cousin Danielle was the teacher. This was such an impactful experience for me. From my cousin, I learned that being a teacher is much more than just teaching children 1 + 1 = 2. Being a teacher means being a friend and a loving adult that encourages and believes in each and every one of their students. After high school, I moved on to study at Indiana University. I started out as an exploratory major as a freshman. I came into school knowing that I wanted to major in something that would allow me to help children someday, because if I had learned anything from my life this far, it was that I would much rather hang out with kids all day than stuffy adults. At first, I thought that I would achieve this by being a pediatrician. This way, I would make a very comfortable salary while still being able to help children. I started taking many science courses, which very quickly I began to dread. I came to realize that maybe pre-med was not the track for me, but I still didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. One day, while sitting through one of these awful classes, I had my aha moment. I thought about it and came to the conclusion that as a pediatrician, I would definitely make an impact on a child by fixing them, but that was it. Other than that, they would just file in and out of my office without me being able to make any real connection. By being a teacher, I have the chance to make a real impact on a child. I can develop a relationship with them and teach them how to be a good person and to dream big. Before this aha moment, I think I was afraid of just following in the footsteps of my mom and cousin. I wanted to do something all on my own for once. After that moment, I realized that they were teachers for a reason. They were blessed with big hearts that only teachers have. And because of this, they have made such an impact on so many lives. Now I'm excited to get to follow in their footsteps and hopefully achieve the same someday. Now my major is teaching all learners, and I also hope to earn my minor in counseling. By being a kindergarten teacher, I hope to ignite passion for learning within my little learners. By teaching kindergarten, I can build this strong educational base as my students go through their first year of school, which will then carry them through the rest of their educational career. Most of all, I hope to build my students' character through my love for each and every one of them. I hope to make them better people, as I'm sure they will all do for me.